And continuing Mass Effect. First of them, the whole trilogy. Massive game, massive setting. Could be setting for almost anything. And here I am within the Citadel Council. Citadel.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
And that's Avina. She's a virtual intelligence, basically quasi AI, allowing allowing communications and information degrees and all that kind of stuff. CSEC Academy, yeah, Citadel Security, basically police force. Well, it's now time to go, but it's my job to go to the Citadel Tower. So, can I... yeah. Using the rapid transport system. Citadel is Protean space station taken to the... well, it's been repurposed by the first by Asari and Salarians, and then by everybody else. It's a seat of council.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Yep, Garrus Vakarian. He will be very important character, but let's just ask.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
And he's basically a police officer in Citadel Security. And Turians are basically... their society is very militarized, with basically every adult Turian being also basically a soldier. And even if somebody was a social worker or something, or artist, they still are also Turian soldiers as well. So they kind of have quite strict and regimented society, but they are not shown to be, you could say, fascist or oppressive state. Or basically they are, but they are polite and lenient in their...
The hearing's already started. Come on.
In their harshness. Basically, they are very friendly if they're your allies, and they are absolutely merciless if they are your enemies.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Saren is very cunning. He has covered his tracks, and there is very little actual evidence supporting
It was a
Shepard's
mistake
claims.
bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know
Udina
Saren.
is politician,
He's
but
working
he's
with
an
the Geth for
asshole
one
as
reason.
well. But
To
he is a
exterminate the
politician.
entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Well, now it begins. The investigation for Saren, which is quite much of still an introductory part of the game, which is to say, which does lots of introduction to the game, other mechanic of lots of moving around. Meaning that there's lots of moving around and talking to people, or sometimes in different star systems and that kind of things, which in some sense feels quite silly that some stuff wouldn't be found in, would have to be fetched from other planets. But still, anyways, Commander Shepard is now hunting down, trying to find the police investigator. Garrus Bacarian. Oh yeah, and when you actually look about it, is he right there? No, it's just another Turian which looks like a... Well, you could say that humans...
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Yeah, these news clips are quite prominent part of... They give us some exposition about story elements and all that kind of things happening. Oh, but I wonder where might Garrus Bacarian be now in? I'm at CSEC space, but where might he himself be? Let's just look at the map. Most likely in offices. Yeah, Salarians, they are basically very smart, scientifically planned alien creatures. while
Not exactly, but he wants to meet with me.
and that's Volus. They are kind of quite comedic alien creatures as well, but they quite much run the economy of the Citadel, and they are not necessarily always the most diplomatic about things. But oh, what be that be? Well, not seeing anybody around here anymore. It's been a long time. I played through this whole game, whole trilogy, and I think I'm gonna play this quite much similar way than this were, which is to say basically as somebody who had as a shepherd had to do something very harsh and violent actions before, and now he's doing his everything he can to avoid doing it again, which means that lots of paragon choices, but if it's something that if there is need to do action, he will be very ruthless and brutal about it. The position officer.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Yeah.
Show me what you've got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, there's gonna be lots of this kind of stuff. Buy stuff with money, which I don't have. And there are these upgrades as well. And licenses. But generally there wasn't anything really needful. And it looks like that Garrus is not here. But let's just look at the journal and see what it says. Oh yeah, I did a big mistake. I should have gone to the chorus den at the wards. So let's just use this. Chorus den. Yeah, this is all happens inside Citadel Station, which is a big location with slums and all kinds of. It's a basically main hub of the galaxy's political and cultural business, and which would be expanded in the sequels. But and this. So yeah, assassins, and and it's Turian. So which is to say that Turians are not necessarily always good guys. They might be actually bad guys on yours against you. Oh yeah, and there's an Asari dancer wiggling her nice looking behind, which is quite common that they do. Because they live for they live few hundred years, so they can quite easily provide some eye candy for a few hundred years. Yeah, they look nice. Yeah, but there is actually quite a lot of good explanation about how things go up like this. And here's another.
I got business here, but not with you.
And that's a Krogan. Krogan are very, very, very tough and rugged aliens.
Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
Oh, but a general in a bar.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of show to watch.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning.
Right.
Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Yeah, that's that big thing is Rex. He's also about to be very prominent character in the whole series.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Well, let's be direct.
I'm looking for a C-Sec officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
What
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Oh, so how
You
does
said
he
they
know?
covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Well, that's
Just
not
tell me
right
where
here.
Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Well, now I figured out the info. There's the
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Krogan are, well, they are, you could say, walking tanks. Walking humanoid tanks. They evolved from the most inhospitable and unpleasant planet of the galaxy. Well, you could say second most inhospitable and unpleasant planet of the galaxy, and well, they are predictably quite ill-tempered because of that. So now and Moreland.
Hello there. Welcome to Moreland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Oh yeah, despite the graphical upgrades and all that, it isn't always. It doesn't necessarily always look that really good. But I just look at the map because, well, locations can be quite big. Lower markets. So it's a doctor's office, and there's some guy called Konrad Werner.
Is that really? Wow, it's you.
Who the hell is that guy?
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Well, let's be polite.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Well, let's be friendly. Even though Shepard has a bit of bulging eyes.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
Well, being something of a war hero.
But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Oh, Earth will also be visited in this series. There's lots of different kind of expositionary moments to be found in all these little places, which I find really great. That there's side missions and little details which show all this cultural exchange and business happening around.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard.
Well, let's just look at this nice, beautiful landscape. Yeah, it looks nice.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
I don't know what FNG means. Is it some? I wonder. Is it some sort of military slang?
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Oh yeah, there's a journalist wearing
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an
quite
investigative
skimpy
journalist working
outfit.
here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Well,
what do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Well, all right.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Oh yeah, and of course I will also make it so that Commander Shepard is very much into following well, not being particularly eager happy about keeping things secret. That he believes that things should be known, but still, it's gonna be a long and arduous
I
struggle.
didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Garrus is also you could say, a dead-eye shot.
Cross shields.
Alright, let's pick up the... Get the shotgun out. Yeah, it's gonna... It hits quite hard. So, apparently I came right into the firefight, but let's just have a... Garrus is here, so let's have a chat.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Well, it was a big risk, but he's a great shot.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Well...
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Oh,
you're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Well, that's it.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You made a good...
We aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
So now I have a moment of actually changing the group stuff, and the game spoils me that yeah, I can recruit Rex, I can recruit a Quarian, and I can recruit another Asari. But let's just keep the still the human squad, and it's not yet add the aliens to it. Yeah, and all of these characters, especially the alien characters, will become important characters in the long run. So it's time to go to the CSEC Academy and see that place. Yeah, CSEC. Plot is getting thicker and thicker. And Garrus Vakarian's story was quite good. That he's a traitor and a disgrace. So there's patriotic pride in his statement.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Yeah, it ain't easy. Because not only Rex is Krogan, he's old and tough Krogan as well.
Do I know you, human?
Your name?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Oh yeah, when you look about that big and massive face he has, that's you know that you have something very impressive and potent on your side. But let's just run with a male squad of Kaidan and Rex. So it's time to go and pay a little extra visit to the CSEC Academy and see what's going on. Or will say actually not CSEC. Go back to the Chorus Den and see what's up there. It might not be friendly reception. Most likely isn't at all. But it wasn't the first time either, so most likely is even less friendly now. A gentleman's club in Wards. So, yep, map sets that. Alright, so.
Now it gets fun.
And another. Oh yay! Just regular thugs armed with guns, nothing really you could say.
Moving out.
Yeah, let's send out the crew. The system how the and Krogan are Broken regenerate. And when they get very low in health, they go into a blood rage, meaning they regenerate even more and are even more difficult to take down. That's all justified by the... Basically, there's a reason why it happens and the game makes it. So it's time to bring out the heavy artillery. Sniper rifle.
Perimeter secure.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
So let's just be friendly here and not make any threats, but be polite. So because there's no need to start fighting.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Yeah, and I make it so that the shepherd is somebody who can let basically a crook bad guy go, because hey, they can always be caught later, and if people are being killed, they can't be done basically brought back later. So maybe preferably let somebody go. Barriers on.
Charging up.
And he had a defensive turret which slowed me down, so it's gonna try to fight him. Yeah. Alright, retrying.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Time to die.
Yeah, he's got turrets. I have to wake up, wait for the shield to regenerate. Using the quite
don't kill me,
common method. Well, start talking.
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
So where's the meeting?
Give me the location, now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Yep.
Oh my god!
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
Well, he did
A
deserve
lot
it.
of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Well, and it was like this. Shepard's job was to find it. And it was Rex's job to basically go and yeah, blow your arm off. Even grains of sand become very lethal when they are shot, when they are propelled with something like Mach 10 speed around somebody's skull. Oh shit. Time to use some Medigel. Thank you, Caden, for taking me down. So let's just look at the map and see where they might be. It ain't far, it's right, it's actually quite much right here. Oh yeah, I get. Alright, not through here, but through here. Back alley. There's something shady happening around. Yep.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Yeah, she... And judging by the spacesuits and all that kind of thing, the assassins are wearing those with Salarians. So, meaning that there's been everything, all kinds of bad guys. There's been humans, there's been Salarians, there's been Turians.
I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
Oh yeah, and Quarians are also one specific kind of alien race. They are not part of Citadel Council, but they are important.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Well, she can be
making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Well...
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
Well, they need to know it.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tolly. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Well, she can be useful.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Well, but let's just go with a human squad and leave the aliens out. And prepare to go right ahead to the Citadel to show our evidence to them, Citadel Council, which, despite all their flaws, are not completely. Who is this guy?
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
Well, I'm
What do you need?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Yeah, there's also these kind of little small mission tasks that Shepard can get himself involved in, and which usually give much better. They provide exposition to what kind of world this is. So, but time to go for the Stellar Tower and get Saren's ass nailed to the wall. I get that goddamn racist have a dose of his own medicine of political might biting his ass. Well, I have the evidence to prove that he's involved.
Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
So?
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Big and dramatic scene. Rarely seen.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
A big moment in history.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Not even a thank you from the Ambassador.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
And this is one of the more important moments of the Mass Effect game has now been done. First, Commander Shepard becomes a Spectre. So it's time to pay a visit. It's time to go once again to the C-Sec Academy and see what's going there. To have a chat with that acquisitions officer. And this also is basically just a, when it's a gameplay wise, you've been shown that yeah, there's lots of this kind of running around things, but then there comes the other part of traveling the galaxy, meeting all kind of exotic locations and killing everything in them, or killing lots of things in them.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Yeah, and these are the, judging by the prices, they are of that kind of gear that they are the end game super equipment that you will need to cause extreme amount of massive damage to your enemies. So yeah, end game super weapon, super guns. That you actually do get enough money to get. You actually do get enough money to get money for them. But that part has been done. I got all the Spectre specialist gear, so now it's time to go to the embassies. Have a chat with Udina again. Politician, yes. Kind of arrogant ass, yes. But he does know how the politics work in there, so he isn't complete idiot. Or completely without use in sense of how things work. And there's a...
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Asari. Asari and Krogan both are species that live very long lives. They both can reach to something like a millennium of age, and Krogan also. Well, it's quite big part of their history, the fact that they also breed fast and they have a belligerent temper. So what was the ambassador? Oh yeah. Big mistake. I should always check that. But this game is something like a 15 years old. It doesn't have necessarily all the conveniences nowadays could be expected the game to be having, or even with this looks even better version. But still, it will be Morts and CSEC. Yeah, there might be plenty of this kind of I went the wrong direction, this is not exactly where I was meant to go cases. Oh, but luckily the map is very clear about where things are going. That takes to the wards. The elevators are quite kind of, you could say, kind of clunky, but it's time to go to the docking bay.
You happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe banks hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Yeah, there are plenty of these kind of little silly conversations around in these elevators.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Well, but the basic story of the game is up. Shepard, you are the human Spectre, and you're running around the galaxy in this big super science fiction ship. And your job is to hunt down a rogue Spectre called Saren, and who is a very vicious bastard. So it's time to enter the Normandy and start the hunt.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Yeah.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. If things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Well,
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
So, well, let's have a chat. And if I
This is
remember right...
Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Fancy speeches won't stop Saren from finding the conduit. If we really want to make the captain proud, we better get this bird in the air.
Yes, sir.
And